It's Luke to throw first for the bullseye. Outside the bull. Outside the bull. First lag is Matyás to throw first. Game on.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this, our first of the boys' semi-finals of the 2022 Winmau World Masters.
58.
And an interesting one, as Luke Littler, ranked #1 in the world in the WDF boys
42.
rankings, takes on Matyás Rehjon, ranked #5 in the world. Matyás, former Slovak, the current, in fact,
60.
Slovak Masters and Hungarian Masters youth champion, and a young man that I have had the pleasure
55.
of playing against before. I played him in the first round of the Czech Open last year, and I was lucky to get nil. Let me tell you, this boy is a player. And of course, we know
60.
all about Luke Littler. Played at the British Internationals for England this year as he rattles in what looks to be possibly the first 180 of the match. No, 125. Luke became possibly the first player, not sure if he is the first, to represent the boys and men
45.
at the same time at the British Internationals. Played for the boys team, they won the British Internationals, and he played for the men's England team. And wouldn't you believe it, he won that
59.
as well. Add to that, he has won Europe Cup Youth, gold medals in singles, teams, and the overall boys competition. He also won in the men's team at the WDF Europe Cup, and won in the overall division, the overall category at the Europe Cup.
140.
Youth tournaments, he's won the England Open twice, the British Classic once, the Welsh Open twice, the Welsh Classic twice, the Irish Classic twice, the England Classic once, and the Irish Open.
44.
That's all within the last 2 years. As he goes for 80 to win this first leg, 20 for tops. Tops it is for the world #1.
60.
No, and Mate back on 194.
$54. Look, you require 20.
Luke then back for 2 10s for first blood in this one. Best of 9 legs in this.
That's game shot in the first
And
leg.
his
Luke Littler.
second dart
Second leg
hits
is
double
Luke
5,
to throw
and that is the first leg
Game on.
to Luke the Nuke Littler, who also has some world ranking titles to his credit. Add to the Isle of Man Open Youth was another youth tournament he won, but he has also won this year alone the Romanian Classic, the Welsh Open, and the Irish Open.
123.
That is all men's competitions. Fantastic, fantastic player is Luke Littler.
60.
Twice an Isle of Man Masters Youth Champion.
100.
Got to the last 64 of this year's Men's World Masters. Got out the group having won 3 out of 3. He defeated Gilbert Humblay of Belgium, Simon Bach of Denmark, and Stephen Phillips of the United States.
85.
Got into the knockouts, defeated Arjan Konterman 5 legs to 0, before losing a bit of a shock result to the untrained eye in the last 64, 5-1 to David Venkin of Belgium. But anyone who knows David knows he's a very, very good player. So absolutely no
59.
shame
Luke, you require
in
126.
losing to him. But Luke will be bitterly disappointed by that, and he looks to make amends by winning the World
86.
Youth Masters. That's a great last start.
Matyás, you require 134.
134 then for Matty. Won't do it this time, but he'll try and set it up as best he can.
58.
Only
Luke, you require
58, not playing to his best so far. Tops for Luke.
That's game
And
shot in the
tops it
second
is.
leg. Luke Littler. Third leg is Matyás, I throw first. Game on.
A 2-0 lead, first to 5. Littler came through Group A in the group stages today. Started with a 4-2 win over Peyton Hammond before he defeated Demi Sijbrons of the Netherlands and Peter Hofman of the Czech Republic. That qualified him into the
85.
knockouts. As far as Mate goes, started with a 4-1 win over Axel Savelkool of Belgium. Kaspar Groos was next, 4-2.
59.
And then Matyás Mirvan Isaksson of Norway was his next victim as he qualified for the knockouts. And in those knockouts, it started at the last 64. Didn't realise there was that many in it. Luke started in the last, well, there was 40-ish qualified. Then the last 32, Luke Littler started with a 4-2 win over Alexander Steinmetz.
57.
Mate started with a 4-0 win over Wasim Dewey. That's probably murdered the pronunciation of that. For that, I apologise. Top 16, Luke Littler, a 4-1 win over Yorick Hofkins. Mate defeated Bailey Day of New Zealand 4-0. And in the quarterfinals, Luke Littler,
52.
Borbeli Andras was his victim, 4-3. He defeated the Hungarian. And Mate defeated Sean McEwen of the Republic of Ireland by 4 legs to 0.
97.
That's better darts from Mate. Leaves himself in 45. Should Luke fail to take out this 167, he might just do it, you know, treble 19. No, not to be.
94.
So 45 for the young Czech. There's treble 5, double 15 to get a leg in the board. No, he's came inside, so has to split. Doesn't get another dart at a double this visit.
73.
May not get another dart at a double in this leg. Luke Littler, 14, leaves tops.
53.
Very unlucky, just the wrong side of the wire. 8. So Mate, double 4. Double 2. 1 to go. Can he get a leg on the board? No, he can't.
4.
Not this time.
Luke, you require 20.
2 10s for Luke to take him 2 away from victory.
Yeah, that's game
And
shot.
he does get it, and a fist pump for good measure.
Forward lock, it's Luke to throw first.
And a second break of throw for Luke. 3-0 up. And Luke's throw has changed a little bit since possibly the last time I saw him throw. Especially, it's definitely changed since Lakeside. Used to be a very smooth action from there. That bit was never there. The little, we'll call it a twiddle. See, it was more like that. He's added this little twiddle into his throw, and I'm not sure why. He is young, so you know, young players have got a tendency to mess around with their throw until they find something that they can be comfortable with. But when your throw was as good as Luke's was and as effective as Luke's was, see, he throws there. Okay, the second one was a bounce out and it was unlucky, but minus the twiddle, he's still in the area. He's still hitting treble 20s. If he's not hitting them, he's very, very close to them.
$85.
163 for Luke. Unlucky not to leave a finish. Mate back in 251. He will be first to the finish. 151 when he comes back, but what can Luke do? Can he leave himself a double? No. Can he leave himself a 2-darter?
60.
No.
Matyás, you require 151.
So 151 for Mate. Can't do it this time. Luke lingering on 103.
97. Luke, you require 103.
Here we go. What way will he go? Oh, he's trying to work that one out himself. Looks like the treble 20 first. Treble 17. Oh, he's annoyed.
47. Matyás, you require 54.
54 then for Mate. 14. Leaves tops. Two 10s then.
44.
And another chance goes
Lucky
begging for
require
Matyás
56.
Rehjon. Safe to say it could be 2-2 at the minute. Instead, Luke Littler makes it 4-0 with double 10.
Luke Littler.
And another fist
Fifth
pump
leg
as
is
he
Matyás
retrieves his darts.
Game on.
And just like that, it's 4-0 to Luke the Nuke, the world #1 boy.
100.
Of course, the winner of this will make it into tomorrow's World Masters Boys final.
96.
They will play the winner of our second semi-final, as Bradley van der Velden will play Peter Stewart Jr.
59.
We have also the quarter-final lineup completed for the Women's World Open, which is running concurrently to this. Aletta Veijer will take on Natalie Gilbert. Veronica Simonsen will take on Dita Hedman.
43.
No, I'm missing one, in fact. So cancel that. Oh yes, there's the last 16 games still ongoing as Callie West is playing Almudena Fajardo. And yes, the winner of that will play Aletta Veijer. Natalie Gilbert will play Veronica Simonsen. Dita Hedman plays Stephanie Renach. And Eileen de Graaf will play Kirsty Hutchinson. That is the quarter-final lineup. Quarterfinals will be beginning as soon as the Callie West Almudena Fajardo match is finished. Fajardo currently winning that one 1-0, averaging 93.94. Callie averaging 92 is in the early part of the match. We also have the semi-final lineup completed for the Men's World Open. And Benjamin Pratnama will take on Daniel Zapata. Kai Fan Leung plays James Hurrell. We will, of course, be showing the finals on stage as Luke Littler takes aim for tops to book his place in the World Masters Boys final. Second dart, he does it with minimal fuss. Luke the Nuke Littler, a 5-0 victory for the world's #1 boy player. 78.28 the average compared to Matty's 70.48. It's an excellent performance from Luke Littler, and he is in to the Winmau World Masters Boys final. Who will he play in that final? Join us in a few minutes and find out.